Yo, hello my people, this is Ziomek, and today I'm listening to more Eminem. This was suggested like maybe 2 years ago. It was one of, I think, all the suggestions that I never did. I think. So it must be from like 2.5, maybe almost 3 years ago. Very old. But also I'm doing Eminem's first album, well, second, Slim Shady LP. So yeah, if I had, people wanted this very long time ago, and I'm giving it to them. I told you, if you wait, some good stuff will happen. Okay, yeah, if I had. So this video says clearest lyrics. I don't know what does it mean. I thought that maybe there is no cursing, but I checked some of your comments and people are not angry. I mean, people hate censored music, but they didn't hate this one. And also, dislikes ratio is great, so I don't know. But well, if it's clean version, we'll find another one. Let's go. Never heard it. I don't think I heard.
What is life? Life is like a big obstacle. In front of your optic will slow you down. And every time you think you've gotten past it, it's gonna come back around, attack you to the damn ground. What are friends? Friends are people that you think are your friends, but they really your enemies with secret identities and disguises to hide their true colors. So just when you think you're close enough to be brothers, they wanna come back and cut your throat when you ain't looking.
Okay, Eminem must have been really down when he wrote the song, because the way he said everything about life is awful. It's just obstacles in your way. So if life is obstacle to you, then what's left? Feels like nothing. Also, he said what's friends, and everything he said was just awful. And not all friends are like that. But when you're at your lowest point of your life, it might look like it's impossible to have normal friends.
What is money? Money is what makes a man act funny. Money is the root of all evil. Money will make them same friends come back around, swearing that they was always down. But it's life. I'm tired of life. I'm tired of backstabbing.
Yeah, money makes people kill other people. Money makes people evil because when they rob and steal, and you can pay people with money to kill other people, so that's like the best explanation of why it's root of all evil. But like, so much, it's bad when you have no money, but it's also bad when you have money. So when is it good? Sometimes it's best when you just have some money, enough to live, and that's it. You're not gonna be that evil, probably, though.
I'm tired of committing so many sins. Tired of always giving in when this bottle of Henny wins. Tired of never having any ends. Tired of having skinny friends so on crack and mini dance. I'm tired of this DJ playing your shit when he spins. Tired of not having a
That's some interesting stuff he said. Tired of having skinny friends hooked on crack. Yeah, everyone who's crack addict, they're gonna be skinny. Well, yeah, he says that he's tired of having skinny friends. But before he said that friends were evil. Yeah, I'm tired of backstabbing ass snakes with friendly grins. Yeah. That's the worst kind of people. Those that were friendly in front of you, but when they're behind your back, they can do anything to you. You're just an obstacle to them. But when you're in front of them, oh, you're such a good friend, we should meet, we should do something. We know those kind of people. Fuck them.
I'm tired of this DJ playing your shit when he spins. Tired of not having a deal. Tired of having to deal with the bullshit without grabbing the steel. Tired of drowning in my sorrow. Tired of having to borrow $1 for gas to start my Monte Carlo. I'm tired of motherfucking spraying shit and darting off. I'm tired of jobs starting off at $5.50 an hour. Then this boss one, that's why I'm smarting off. Tired of being fired every time I fart and cough. Tired of having to work as a gas station clerk for this jerk breathing down my neck, driving me berserk. I'm tired of using plastic silverware. Tired of working and building square. Tired of not being a millionaire. But if I had a million,
he was definitely at his lowest at this point. Like, when you feel like this, the way he talks, like, there's not a single good thing left. Well, I guess his daughter. If he had his daughter at that time, he must have. When was his daughter born? A few years before Slim Shady LP. And the song was for Slim Shady LP. But when was it written? That's a different thing. But yeah, I guess his daughter, and that's it. That's the only thing that he probably cared at that time about. You know, she's the reason why he still wanted to live, even though everything else was awful. You can even hear in his voice that he's a broken man.
this jerk breathing down my neck, driving me berserk.
Every work sucks. There's nothing good.
Tired of not being a millionaire. But if I had $1 million, I'd buy a damn brewery and turn the planet into alcoholics. If I had a magic wand, I'd make the world suck my dick without a condom on while I'm on a John.
What? What? If I had a magic wand, I'd make the world suck my dick without a condom on while I'm on the John. So, well, I don't know.
World suck my dick without a condom on while I'm on a John. If I had $1 million, it wouldn't be enough, cause I'd still be out robbing armored trucks.
Why?
If I had one wish, I would ask for a big enough ass for the whole world to kiss. I'm tired of being white trash, broken, always poor. Tired of taking pop bottles back to the party store. Tired of not having a phone. Tired of not having a home to have one in if I did have one on. Tired of not driving a BM. Tired of not working at GM. Tired of wanting to be him. Tired of not sleeping without a Tylenol PM. Tired of not performing in the Pack Coliseum. Tired of not being on.
Okay. Yeah, he's tired of being what he's been his whole life. Yeah, over 20 years of this same awful life. That can break a man. Except there's a line where he says, I'm tired of not having a phone. I don't think phone is important in this situation. Like my parents, I was born in 97. My parents didn't have a phone in 97 either. And they didn't care. They were not rich or poor, just average people, but they had no phone. That's like everything. I see a lot of important stuff, but when not having a phone, that's, well, he wants it, but that's not a big problem back in the day. Tired of not having a home to have one in if I did have one on. Wait, what? Tired of not having a home to have one in if I did have one on. What? Wait, I don't. What? I don't get it. Tired of not having a home to have one in if I did have one on. I'm sure that it's not stupid. It's a normal sentence, except I don't understand it. Tired of not having a home to have one in if I did have one on. What? Wait, I thought about going back, listening how he put the sentence. It doesn't matter. So, tired of not sleeping without Tylenol PM. Prescribed medicine, right? Yeah, he's tired of everything. I feel like it's kind of like a letter which person would write before killing himself. So imagine if you wrote this letter before thinking about suicide, but when he turned it into a song, and when that song appeared on the album that was like one of the most successful albums of the year. That's like the biggest success you can ever Hope for.
On PM. Tired of not performing in the Pack Coliseum. Tired of not being on tour. Tired of fucking the same blind whore after work in the back of a car.
That's not a problem.
Tired of faking nights
Well,
with a stack of ones. Having a lack of funds and resorting back to guns. Tired of being stared at. Tired of wearing the same damn Nike Air hat. Tired of stepping in clubs wearing the same pair of lugs. Tired of people saying they're tired of hearing me rap about drugs. Tired of other rappers who ain't bringing half the skill as me, saying they wasn't feeling me on nobody's skill as me. And I'm tired of radio stations telling fibs. Tired of JLB saying where hip hop lives. But if I had $1 million, I'd buy a damn brewery and turn the planet into alcoholics. If I had a magic wand, I'd make the world suck my dick without a condom on while I'm on the John. If I had $1 million, it wouldn't be enough, cause I'd still be out robbing armored trucks. If I had one wish, I would ask for a big enough ass for the whole world to kiss. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of all of this bullshit. Telling me to be positive. How am I supposed to be positive when I don't see shit positive? You know what I'm saying? I rap about shit around me, shit I see. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm tired of everything. Tired of all this player hating that's going on in my own city. Can't get no airplay, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Just fed up. That's my word.
yeah, I'm telling you, he was at his worst moment of his life at this point. And he was just tired of everything. And he told about every single thing that he was tired of. And yeah, he said how can he be positive if he doesn't ever see positive things in his life? Nothing positive happens to him. So yeah, how can he be positive? It would be like being fake positive, which only makes it worse on the inside. So yeah, this album had some really emotional songs. I think I remember, except for this one, I also remember Rock Bottom. I'm thinking, in which one was he? In which one he felt worse? I feel like in Rock Bottom he felt a little bit worse. He's like at the bottom here, but that Rock Bottom was even lower, like underground. So yeah, it's interesting when he talks about being, so poor and having nothing and living this awful life. And those songs are on the album, which was very successful. So it's just interesting to see how he felt before album and then, the aftermath, or what happened after the album was released. That same album. It's cool. But yeah, stories like this, they happen and it's awful. It's awful because the world is not fair, like he said. But still, there are rich people who have millions and they still hate their life. So money is not an answer. So even if you had $1 million, that doesn't mean that you would be happy. But it's better to be rich and feel bad than being poor and feel bad. If you had same kind of situations, except in one you had money, another you didn't, I think you would go with one that you had money. So okay, really interesting song. Really, Rock Bottom lyrics wasn't just more emotional, but also his delivery. But this one's also really good. I enjoyed it. Thank you guys. This song waited for me for like almost 3 years. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and guys, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.